Hello, people of the Most High. While I was spending time with our Abba today, he placed on my heart the thought of relating. And what I'm doing in these days is teaching my children not to date, but to relate. Um, so often we are dating and we are trying to take round pegs and fit them in square holes, trying to create things that are not as if they are. We are dating to satisfy lust, to satisfy pride, to satisfy ego. We are dating in many times to just make something happen quicker than it should because we are not trusting the Almighty's timing. And if you look in Song of Solomon, he said, I found the one my soul loves. But if you're out here dating and trying to love all of these others, trying to figure out how to see past their flaws and do all of these things, will you know when the one your soul loves comes? Will you be able to know in the spirit that that is the one? Or will you be so blocked and so confounded that you have no clue? You have all of these thoughts and all of these experiences in your ear, in your senses, that you can't even maintain communication with the spirit to know when that person has come. You are so busy trying to not hurt a good person because you've now fit the triangle peg into the hexagon. And they good, but all good is not God. It's not always God ordained. It's not always anointed. And they are not appointed. So you are entertaining people that you were supposed to intercede for. You are entertaining people that should not have lasted for a long time. They were for a season and you trying to make them a lifetime. Sometimes we're fitting these pegs in holes that are misshapen and misdirected. And that is causing you your torment. That is causing you your suffering. And you are trying to say that it's righteous because of the covenant that was never even ordained by the Most High. Sometimes you stay too long because there's always choice in the matter. And if the other person is like King Saul and was once anointed and appointed, but has chosen disobedience over obedience, whose child is he now? All of these things matter. In a religious spirit and different things, they're not going to teach you that. They're going to teach you to continue to see past their flaws and do all of these things. But is that the righteous thing to do? Because if I'm understanding correctly, righteousness brings forth correction. Righteousness is going to grow you. Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. And if there is no liberty, no freedom, is the Spirit really in it? That's why I'm teaching my children to relate. Be in a relationship with people. That is perfectly fine. But don't be out here dating, trying to check the boxes, trying to do the things. Stay in the spirit. Listen to the spirit. Test their spirit. Do their words match their actions? Because the behavior is going to give you a hint of where the heart is. Now, does it tell us everything? No, because only the Most High knows that. But if you're in the communication with him, he's going to give you discernment and you'll be able to figure it out. We're not out here living in a puzzle, just living in the dark. We have access to the power, but are we trying to access it or are we trying to date? That's the difference. And the beautiful thing, he's so sweet and he's so kind. If you have been taught something else different, guess what? Today is your day to try something new. He will restore the things that you lost in the process of trying to fit all of these pegs in holes that they were never meant to go. He will cleanse you. He will purify you. He will take away the damage and the residue. But first you have to choose him. And all of these things we have been taught to do so we're not lonely, because two is better than one. The right one to make the two is better than one, but we forget that part. We just try to pick anyone to add to us to make two. And when you pick the wrong one, baby, that's torture. That can take your life. It drains your life force. So think about it. Learn to relate. Get healed. Get into your book. The Bible shows us how to relate. It shows us what to do. Get counseling. Go to therapy. Undo the things that are tangled up inside of you. Because we've lived in this world, and if you even have just been in relationship with yourself, odds are you've been hurt. Odds are you've been disappointed. And that's okay. You can learn from it. You don't have to make the same mistakes. You don't have to stay in the wilderness. But this is where you seek the Most High. This is where you spend time with him. We are trying not to be lonely. But baby, you know what? When you're lonely, that's the most times you're going to hear his voice. Because he likes to sit with you in the silence. And if you've got all these distractions and all this noise around you, you're not going to hear him anyway. So remember this as you're moving forward, as you're trying to see what the next steps of your life are going to be. Continue to consult him. Continue to learn. Continue to put yourself in spaces where you are increasing your knowledge, your wisdom, your discernment, and your understanding. And enjoy. Enjoy. At this point in my life, this thing's like a page turner. And I'm sitting here about to grab popcorn. Like I'm on the edge of my seat. And I'm the main character in this story. But he's good. He's good. And his mercies endure forever. So your life ain't over because you made a few mistakes. Your life's not over because you dated a few of the wrong shaped pegs. But learn to relate. First off, with him and with yourself. Then you'll relate well with others. And remember, you are loved. Yah loves you. I love you. Love yourself. Have a blessed day.